What's going on, guys? This is Steve. These are my Game Hunter Chronicles. In today's video, I just got back from vacation, so we are going to go over the games I was playing on vacation, and then like the games that the homies were playing as well. And then I'm going to show off some sites. We went to the Upper Peninsula of Michigan, and it was a beautiful time. The weather was perfect. It wasn't too damn hot, which is fucking awesome because it is so hot here in Cincinnati, Ohio, right now in the middle of August. So hot. But with that being said, guys, before we get into the video, please be sure to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and leave a comment below what you play on road trips, vacation, camping, whatever. Like I said, I'm going to have some footage of the different sites and stuff that we've seen. And I'm going to have a picture of our camp setup as well. With that being said, guys, let's get into the video. All right, first things first, we drove up through like Illinois, Wisconsin to get to the western part of the UP, you know what I mean? And the cheese curds were in abundance. I love cheese, and the cheese curds were in abundance. So I was a very happy fat man. But on the way there, I mainly just screwed around with Kirby Return to Dreamland Deluxe on Nintendo Switch. I played it on my Nintendo Switch 2. I brought the Nintendo Switch 2 so the guys could see Mario Kart and Donkey Kong Bonanza firsthand. I was super pumped to show that off. Don't know if they'll be buying one anytime soon, but they definitely thought it was very mind-blowing how much bigger it was than the original Switch and everything else. So yeah, I just played Kirby Return to Dreamland and had a freaking blast playing it. And then, I also had my 3DS. I'll probably put some trailers of the games I was playing on 3DS because I just don't know how to record 3DS games yet. So the games I played on 3DS, it was Super Mario 3D Land, Super Mario 3D Land, Kirby Planet Robot, and Kirby Triple Deluxe. If you guys can't tell, I'm a kind of big Kirby fan. I have been since I was a kid. They were the easiest games for me to get into when I was playing the family SNES when I was a kid. So, I always have a fond memory and good time playing Kirby. And then, once we got to camp, we got everything set up. We had some Mario Golf Super Rush tournaments. We would play 9 to 18 holes a night, and we would battle it out, and we would just the monitor that we had set, we brought to do this, we didn't have the right HDMI cable for it. It takes a mini, so we just legit used the Switch 2 in portable mode, and we just passed the Switch 2 Pro controller around and played that way. What's going on, guys? This is Stever, and we are camping in the UP of Minnesota. Michigan, sorry, I'm an idiot. We have Slewfoot, we have Tony Town. We are playing Switch 2. We're playing Mario Golf, about to have a tournament. Let's see how this goes. It was a super fun time. And we just killed it, man. It was some knockout drag out freaking games, absolute nail biters. It usually came down to the last couple holes, like normal golf always does. And then yeah, we just crushed it, dude. Absolutely freaking crushed it. And then, like I said, we did quite a bit of sightseeing. We tried to fish, and the fishing up in the UP, there's a lot of public lakes, but they're all down now because I guess they haven't got a lot of rain. So it was like real shallow, and then the bass just really weren't biting. So, we didn't really get any fish pictures. Damn. But we also, like I said, we just relaxed, smoked cigars, we ate like kings, drank some beer, and enjoyed life. It was such a fantastic time, guys. And if you guys haven't been up to the UP of Michigan, even though as an Ohio State fan, it was, I talk shit the whole time, but it's beautiful. It's beautiful. And then, we packed up camp after we got done sightseeing, got done camping, to head back to the reality of the real world, which sucks. We stopped in Flint, Michigan at this place, Big Dave's Cheesesteaks. Fantastic. If you guys are ever in the Flint area, then a little rough part of town, but my God, is them damn cheesesteaks fantastic. My buddy has had Philly cheesesteaks before, and he says he likes Big Dave's in Flint way much gooder, way better. But yeah, we had a blast, man. It was a fun vacation. Super, it was such a good time. We did, like I said, we spent a lot of time in the car going around sightseeing, but we also spent a lot of time hiking. So I didn't play nearly as many longer games like I would have if I would have went out west to Montana and Wyoming to see the Rocky Mountains. But we will definitely get back out there again. And then, next year we'll have probably a little bit longer and more concise list of games, because I mainly just played Mario Golf and Kirby games, basically. And then I showed the buddies a couple N64 games on Switch Online and, games from our childhood. And then let them screw around on Switch too a little bit. But yeah, it was a great trip, guys. Like I said, if you haven't already been to the UP or Mackinac City, you need to stop in Mackinac City if you're ever coming back from the UP, if you live in Ohio or the lower part of Michigan, to get fudge, man. Their fudge is fan-freaking-tastic. I've already ate mine. I bought a ton of it, and I've already ate it. I'm probably going to have type 2 diabetes here soon. It's going to be bad.
I'm Wilfred Brimley, and I'd like to talk to you for a few minutes about diabetes.
But with that being said, guys, I really appreciate you guys coming and watching this video. Me rambling on about my vacation. I really enjoy camping, and I also enjoy video games. So the Nintendo Switch 2 and the 3DS, Nintendo just kills it with camping video games. You know what I mean? They even did it back in the GameCube era. They had the screens. You still had to plug it into a power source, but if you were at a campground with electric, it wasn't a problem. So you were able to play portable video games, basically. So yeah, Nintendo, keep killing it on the, being able to unwind with some video games while camping. But with that being said, guys, I really appreciate you guys coming and watching this video. If you like this video, please be sure to drop a like on it, hit that sub button, and leave a comment below. Like I said, what are some video games that you play on your vacations? And or when you're traveling for work in the air, if you're flying on a plane, which I really don't like doing, flying on a plane, what do you play? How your what your thought process is in picking games to play while traveling. All right, with that being said, guys, this has been Stever. I will catch you guys on the next video. See ya.